Good morning, boys and girls. Today is April 3rd. It's Friday, so that means we're going to be doing our finish line work. So you can see on the slide, we're going to be using our New York L's book today. And in the past, we focused on some different topics. We talked about main idea, we talked about fact and opinion, context clues, sequence of events. So today we're going to look at cause and effect. So the cause is why something happens, and the effect is what happened. So let's look at this example. The cause is an event that happens first. We always ask ourselves, why did it happen? That will help us understand what the cause is. The effect is an event that follows the cause. We ask ourselves, well, what happened? Some key words to think about are because, if then, since, so, therefore, and as a result of. So if we look at some of our examples, on one side it has the cause, and on the other side it has the effect. So Leah ran in the race. So if we look at the effect side and we go all the way down, so she ran in the race, so she won first place. She won. Leah went to bed early. The effect of that, what happened, is she felt well rested the next day. The cause for the last one is it was Leah's birthday, and the effect is, well, what happened? Her mother gave her a balloon. So this is just an example of some cause and effect sentences. So if we look at the next slide, we have the effect, and then we're going to think about what the cause could be. So for example, it says, I ate a hamburger. So I ate a hamburger. The cause is A, I was hungry, or B, I was full. Let's think about that. I'm going to give you a second to answer. Very good. It's A, I was hungry. I ate a hamburger because I was hungry. The next one is I bought a ticket. What's the cause? I went to bed or I went to the movies? I'll give you a second to answer. Right, I went to the movies. The next one is it was lightning. The cause was because it was sunny or it was storming. Let's think about that. Right, because it was storming. And the last one, I use an umbrella. Remember, we go back and think about, what could the effect be? What happened? It was raining. Exactly. So if we look at the next slide, let's try this together. So remember, an event that happens first, we ask ourselves why it happened, and that's the cause. The effect is an event that follows a cause. We ask ourselves what happened. A key word for cause is because or since, and the key word for effect is so. So let's look at number one. I brought crayons to school so I could color a picture. We're going to think about which part is underlined. Is it a cause or an effect? Let's think about that. Good, B, it's the effect. Let's look at the next one. Since my backpack had a hole in it, I had to get a new one. What part is underlined? Since my backpack had a hole in it. Well, an event that happened first. Well, it must be the cause. A. Very nice. Let's look at number three. I studied a lot last night because I have 3 tests to take at school. What part is underlined? Because I have 3 tests to take at school, is that the cause or the effect? Good, A, it's the cause. And we know that because we could see the key word because I have 3 tests to take at home. All right, let's try the last one together. My teacher likes apples, so I brought one to school for her. Which part is underlined? So I brought one to school for her. Is it A, the cause, or B, the effect? Good. B, the effect. All right, let's look at the next slide. And I'm going to read this story to you, and we're going to think about what the effect is. Jill was very happy because her best friend Sarah was coming to spend the night. Jill wanted Sarah to have a lot of fun, so she picked out a funny movie, popcorn, and candy. They did have a lot of fun. They laughed all night long. It was a great night. Okay, so we're going to fill in the effect. So the cause is Sarah was spending the night. What is the effect? What do we think the effect is? Sarah was spending the night, so Jill was very happy. Good, it says it right at the top. Jill was very happy because her friend was coming to spend the night. Let's look at the next one. Jill wanted Sarah to have a fun time. Let's think about the effect of that. What is the effect? Remember, we can always go back and think about, okay, what is the cause? What is the effect? The effect is what happened. So let's go back. Jill wanted Sarah to have a fun time. Well, what happened? Jill picked out a movie, popcorn, and candy. It says it right over here. And the last one, they laughed all night long. What is the effect? At the end it said, it was a great night. Okay, so now that we really looked at cause and effect together, I want to think about our listening for today. And you guys are going to turn to page 71 in your L's book, the book that looks like this. And I'm going to read you a story called An Owl's Eyes, and we're going to go over the questions. If you go back to the other slide, that's just some extra work for you. That's extra work for you to do. Okay. So let's start. An owl's eyes. Most owls have big yellow eyes. Their eyes are different from other birds' eyes. Many birds have their eyes on the sides of their head. Each eye sees a different spot, but an owl's eyes are placed like a person's eyes. They are in the front of its head. Both eyes see the same spot. People can move their eyes up and down and from side to side without moving their heads. An owl, however, cannot move its eyes any way at all. It must move its head to look at something. An owl can turn its head almost all the way around. An owl can see in the bright light, but it likes to sleep during the day. When night comes, the round eyes open wide. The owl turns its head from side to side, and it's looking for a mouse or a rabbit to eat. Its eyes see very well in the dark, and they make an owl a good hunter. All right, so now I'm going to read you the questions in the book, questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want you guys to bubble in your answer. So we're going to read, I'm going to read the question to you and the answers and make sure you choose the best answer. Just circle A, B, C, or D. Let's look at question number 1. Listen to these sentences from the story again. Its eyes see very well in the dark. They make the owl a good hunter. Which word tells the meaning of the word they? A, owl, B, eyes, C, hunter, or D, dark? Question number 2. Listen to this sentence from the story again. An owl can turn its head almost all the way around. What does the word almost mean? A, nearly, B, moves, C, clearly, or D, once? Let's look at number 3. How are an owl's eyes placed? A, like other birds' eyes, B, like a person's eyes, C, like a frog's eyes, or D, like a fly's eyes? Question number 4. Look at the question number 4. Listen to these sentences from the story again. Most owls have big yellow eyes. Their eyes are different from other birds' eyes. Which word describes an owl's eyes? A, most, B, other, C, their, or D, big? And the last one, question number 5. Listen to these sentences from the story again. People can move their eyes up and down and from side to side without moving their heads. An owl, however, cannot move its eyes any way at all. It must move its head to look at something. An owl can turn its head almost all the way around. Which idea do these sentences support? A, an owl can only see in the front of it. B, an owl turns its head to see around it. C, an owl's eyes are just like a person's eyes. Or D, an owl's eyes move many directions. Okay, so remember you're going to circle the best answer in your L's book. Okay, and this is the listening section. So I will post the next lesson, which is going to be writing, in the next video. Okay, have a good day.